Welcome back to Crusader Kings. So I was kind of looking at what would be the best way to start raising some funds, because obviously we've got a lot of colonies kicking on here, and I was looking at some of the various free cities across Essos. Now, Tyrosh seems like it could be hugely profitable here. If we take a look at this, we get 66 gold straight away for, if we win. This is all if we win. 66 straight away for raising a trade post. We get 75 gold per other trade post of theirs destroyed. So it's going to be roughly, what is that, like 500 gold there? If we manage to succeed with this, that seems pretty good. It's obviously a bit more profitable than slave raiding. Plus, unlike slave raiding, Tyrosh is a tiny little island. Their troops we can easily crush, rather than, you know, say we go for Summer Islands, we've got to fight all the different armies from all the different provinces, and there's a lot of war score to be grabbed. Tyrosh is basically just this tiny little peninsula, so it's much more focused. Now, Lease by comparison also has a decent amount of gold to grab, but unfortunately they have no trade posts in our realm. So you see there we get 0 from raising 0 trade posts. We do get the 75 gold for, you know, destroying their personal sort of families trade posts, but it's still not particularly worth it. Tyrosh definitely seems like the most straightforward one. What about like Mir? Mir are a fair amount too. Honestly, we could just work our way up the narrow sea here and just basically destroy or embargo every single one of these merchant republics and just make a fortune and sink all that gold straight back into Valyria. Either way, we've got enough troops in our capital to make this worthwhile. We have enough boats in our capital to make it super convenient as well. So we can just basically swing as we like. Which is, you know, what I like to get up to on a whatever the hell tonight is. Hang on, Sunday night. Sure didn't really work when I have to look it up. Okay, do we have any troops directly in Valyria? We have 10,000 troops. Honestly, that's probably enough. We got 10,000 troops plus, like, I don't want to raise everything, you know, across all the various points of Valyria and all the different points across, like, Slavers Bay and Volantis. It's kind of a pain in the ass just to embargo, like, you know, Tyrosh, which barely has anything left at this stage. So as long as we can do it from our own territory, I'm kind of happy with that. At least until we can build up a retinue, then I'll be a bit more open to doing these kind of crazy, massive wars. But it's kind of a pain in the ass to do that for just that, huh? So let's set a rally point, first and foremost, in Valyria. Oh, shit, yeah, I'm going to have to try and navigate this thing. Okay, right, tiny little gap. There we go, right, boom. Rally point in Valyria. Then we also probably want to do a rally point. Oh, fuck me, it's the same with the armies as well, huh? Rally point in, rally point in Valyria. Okay, raise as many up as we can. My God, we have a lot of boats. Really? 624 boats? That's absurd. Okay, we obviously don't need that, but hey, we might as well take what we can get at this point. Bring them together, get rid of what's left over, and then see what... Oh, shit, we should probably attack first, Jeff. Fool. I've been playing with retinues recently in like a multiplayer game, so I'm not really used to, I'm just out of habit, you know, declaring when I turn up rather than, you know, beforehand. So we want to embargo Tyrosh. They are going to be very pissed off about that. They're already at war with, oh shit, Summer Island, the Tyroshi embargo war. Oh, god damn it. If I'd have noticed that. Probably a better target. You know what, in hindsight, I'm going to launch the one against Mir as well. Mainly because we can move troops straight from Volantis over to them. So that could work out quite well in our favor. So if we succeed in both of these, we're going to get like 1,000 gold. And that's obviously going to sustain our colonies for quite a significant amount of time. We've got more than enough troops to be able to win it. It's whether or not I can be bothered to, you know, to get all those troops together. I mean, I probably should, right? Let's get rid of that. Excuse me, I don't want this rally point anymore. Excuse me, I don't want this rally point anymore. Excuse me, I don't want this game. I don't want this fucking rally point. Nope, that is... What I wanted to do is raise the boats, now that we're in this much war, and embark our troops onto the boats, and then move them all together, which we now can't do, because apparently I can't remove this goddamn rally point. Why? Cool. Okay, fine. Wealthy man from Tolos has agreed to meet you. He claims that he wants to purchase not one slave, but several thousand from your camps. He's going to offer us 400 gold up front here. I mean, it would give us an incentive, I guess, to go out slave raiding, plus it's 400 gold straight up, and we might desperately need that. I mean, especially with this many colonies going on as well. The sooner, or we could just immediately invest it straight back into starting a new colony, and of course, the sooner we start them, the sooner they're going to get finished. I'm going to take him up on that, because we're not exactly building anything in Valyria right now either, huh? So we might as well take what we can get. If they're sending troops to us, that's going to make our life so much easier. Thank you, I appreciate that a lot. Oh, shit. Okay, fine. There's 1,000 gold right there. Sure, we'll start an absolutely new colony in Pentos. This is ridiculous. We've got so much land now. Let me dish some of this shit out before we get a little bit too carried away. Okay, I need to not start any more colonies because we're now 6 out of 4. Valyria is, so everything else is just a colony, right? Yeah, Tyria is advanced, so we can give that one away when that one's finished. Aquistion, did that one not complete? Oh, no, it was one next to it. Right, I remember now. Still a colony. The one thing we need to do is absolutely make sure that the AI doesn't siege any of our colony holdings. Otherwise, it would just, there's a chance it could be straight up destroyed, and that would obviously suck massively given the amount of gold we've sent. A relief force must be sent. I fully agree. Let's get right on that if you don't mind. Okay, goodbye. Thank you. Thank you for trying. Much appreciated. You're gone. 30% war score for that, though, is pretty absurd, huh? So I assume they've left Mir now completely undefended, which means we could just probably march up these 20,000 from Volantis straight to their capital. Corono, take that one greater, and let's put, like, I don't know, some other dude on that one. There we go. All right. Just, I don't want to leave the armies, you know, completely commandless, because that would kind of suck a little bit. Right, 406 posts. Let's move you guys up to Slavers Bay and get all of these. Man, that's so many troops. I want to put a rally point sort of in Tolos. We'll put a rally point in, like I don't know, Giscard Point there in Astapor as well. Just sort of scatter them around a little bit, so it's a bit more convenient if we do get called into one of those super mega wars. Just in case, like, you know, the White Walkers turn up. That's always quite relevant. Today, I was approached by my friend Galar. Maybe I have been eating too much, Galar. Thank you for pointing that out. Right, everybody on the boats, let's go. Denounce and give me a reason to arrest her. No, I don't arrest my wife. She's been good. She's given us some really, really good kids, so absolutely I'm not. Loser trait arbitrary. Wow. So last episode, do you remember when we got arbitrary because we used dark magic against someone, and now we've just instantly lost it at a dice roll, essentially, so that worked out incredibly well, huh? I can use more dark magic without having to worry about things too much. Okay, so, you guys are heading over to Mir. Oh, they actually do have 20,000 troops there. They're assaulting things down. I do not do that, thank you. Carno and then Horono. We might as well pick everybody up here and sort of see if we can't. We'll send half of these troops over to, I guess, Tyrosh, seeing as Tyrosh have apparently escaped from prison, so there's a chance we could maybe end that war pretty quickly. Wisdom Sumlica comes before you. We've finally completed our new guild hall, Your Imperial Majesty, he says. Nice. Okay, we completed the guild, and that means we can start building Wildfire if, for whatever reason, we don't have a dragon. I think we can use both. There's no harm in that. But it also means that we've completed our mission. When can we rank up to Wisdom? Must be an Acolyte for 3 years. Man, we're really blitzing through it in that case. It's always a good sign if you're gaining the knowledge. If you're beating the knowledge threshold faster than the sort of year limitation, if that makes sense. That's kind of useful. Right, okay, let's get you boys. Oh, does the room have? No, don't bother me. Honestly, you know what? I honestly could not give any more shits. We get told about that every 5 minutes. Dragons are just a thing now, aren't they? Oh, nice. Paris already finished. Thank God for that. I know it's based on stewardship, but we don't particularly have good stewardship, do we? In fact, it's our lowest state stat of all of them. That's crazy. I don't know why they're building so quickly these days. Oh, well. Okay. 31,000 men. Like I said, we'll send these guys over to Tyrosh and sort of grab whatever the hell we can from those guys. Our troops from Volantis, we need to try and cut off this army coming down from Mir. And then, again, this is going to be like 1,000 gold, so this is absolutely going to turn Valyria into a powerhouse. Probably not going to make any more colonies, though, just because, you know, we can't hold the land. If we had more stewardship, I absolutely would colonize a couple more here and there. Spice Rack is too soft. I fully agree with you, my daughter. Oh, shit. Was that not the one we just colonized? Pyrrhus. It absolutely fucking is. Holy shit, the luck on that one. And that's done. Okay, so we can actually just straight up give that to a new vassal. Oh my god, someone's getting lucky today. Alright, let's go for... We want to go for, excuse me. There we are. Gender, men of my religion. So we've got, preferably someone who's not related to me as well. Jaharis is pretty good. High stewardship, you know, brilliant steward, attractive there. Valerian, high stewardship, obviously means more taxes for us. Kind of want the armies. So I might go for Aegon, commander of Marine. Kind of proved himself as well. He is a commander there. So you, my friend, get to become the Lord of Pyrrhus. But of course he has to take on the coat of arms that we so deign for him. So there we are. It is now Worm Song of Valyria. Welcome, Lord of Pyrrhus. Please don't screw things up for us. You've got some pretty decent marshal there, so I'm kind of hoping we get some good troops out of that. And that's probably going to be my strategy going forward for landing vassals as well. We'll look for people with, you know, sort of high marshal, maybe employ some commanders there and there. That means that they'll get more troops out of the land, and in turn, obviously, we'll get more troops out of them, and that means that my vassals, or my family members aren't pretty happy about that one. Oh, well, never mind. But no, that does mean that, you know, Valyria is going to be quite a friggin' powerhouse, because the AI tends not to do that. One of the good things about building a whole realm of our own, huh? Baena. Baena is terrible. You'll be named after a random ancestor. Countertop Valane. That is a classic name. We haven't had that one for quite a while. It comes with the highest of honors. Oh shit, you can't get across there. Oh my god, it's a full-blown river. Well, that's a pain in the ass. Okay, so now we're going to have to go all the way back round for the Rhine. Your Imperial Majesty, your son Bathmat is responding well. So Bathmat was the other good one, huh? Someone quite rightly pointed out that I don't believe our daughter can take consorts. No. So in the base game, obviously, women can now take... Some men can take concubines, women can now take consorts, which is just the woman equivalent. However, why are we getting so much war score? I feel like I haven't done anything. In this one, we can't marry them off multiple times. I guess that's just a feature of the gameplay. Also, doesn't really make sense because for women, it's not so relevant, huh? Having like multiple husbands isn't going to exactly make babies get born quicker. Anyway, they will honor their obligations, I'm sure. I don't know why we keep getting that pop-up. Oh, unless it's probably vassal wars ending, so they're able to join our war instead. Oh, nice. Tyria is also finished. Good. Okay, we can give it yet another one of them. That means I'm kind of happy to start a new one as well in that case. Fort holding 10 or above. We'll see about that one. Let's see what my dragon thinks of that one, my friend. Dragon deploy. Dracarys, and oh my god, we actually annihilate the whole of Tyrosh. Holy shit. Thank you. I will take however much gold. So we've got 1,700. 900. Okay, that wasn't actually that good at all, but it doesn't matter too much because the army's ready, in position, ready to hit Mir as well. I'm glad I declared 2 wars in hindsight because that one was probably by itself. Ah, shit, I didn't mean to buy that. Thank God they said no. I didn't really expect to get much out of that, which is probably why I declared war or 2 wars at once, but I mean, it's kind of paying off here now that we've, you know, it's the same amount to keep all these troops raised that kind of fighting them simultaneously. Apparently with 77 I haven't done shit all, so we've sort of taken the brunt of the cost with the war with the other one, so this is going to be pure profit here. Dracarys, oh my god, we annihilate them again, and we get a slave level. Nice. Oh, that's so good. Holy shit. Have his family put in the dungeon, and you are done. Thank you. So we've got 992. Now we're up to 1,700. Tell me that wasn't a great idea in hindsight, huh? Holy shit. That was such a great plan. Right. And these guys can actually stand down because they're technically in home territory. We're going to lose some troops out. Honestly, don't give that much of a shit. All right. So 1,700 gold. What do we go for now then? So we could keep Tyria and give away one of the others. Ideally, I'd like to keep Tyria. I wanted to keep all of the central island. We had to give away Dragonfields because really we couldn't hold that much land. Next, what do you think? Eleanor Isle? Sure. Let's just start it, even if we can't hold it personally. Then Agiris? Thank you. And then, oh my god, 11 out of 5. This is getting dangerous. Oh, to be fair, they're sub-holding, so aren't they? Right, let's get rid of these. This episode, the goal is to have Valyria fully colonized. Is that nuts? Is that a little bit too ambitious? Probably. Like, genuinely, most likely probably is. But hell, I mean, we're so close. I might as well give it a go, huh? Even if we have to do a couple of slave raids, sell some slave camps, something like that, or do, you know, some more forced embargo wars. Nothing wrong with that. 8 out of 5. This is so cool. This is absolutely insane. Look at that. I wish we just had a better color, because it just kind of is a bit of a crappy sandy color. We can make the Kingdom of Valyria. Oh, shit. Oh, but we're still the Empire of Giscard. Oh, that's garbage. I'll form a new empire. Could you make a new empire, huh? What about, like, the Empire of Valyria? It's a new Valyria, isn't it? We need 51%. We control 19%, though. That's not too bad. Lord Paenther of Tyria, welcome aboard. I figured I've got to give away some land here because we are 8 out of 5, and like I said, the sooner we get these colonies done, the quicker Valyria is going to be rebuilt, so we might as well get that done as soon as possible. We'd also like to keep some provinces, mainly because they've all got those ridiculous Valyrian mines that give just an absurd amount of tax. What is it, like, how much was the cumulative tax? I never actually checked. Large Valyrian mines gives 18 gold and plus 25 trade value. Holy shit. So that even buffs up our absurd, I mean, the trade route city as well. I mean, look at that. Trade value plus 150. Like, the whole thing is absurd. Could you imagine building a Valyrian merchant republic? It would be absolutely nuts, the amount of gold that this place could bring in. But then again, I guess that is true to law, so I can't argue too much. Although, you know, it being true to law and it being fun to play is, I guess, two entirely different things. You don't want to be too OP, right? Because then there's no challenge. So, this is nuts. What's the next plan, then? We could keep doing what we're doing right now and just keep sort of embargoing here and there and trying to scrounge for cash wherever the hell we can, you know, selling slaves off, whatever. What's the current slave level, again, out of interest? Yeah, that's it, because we sold 2 levels, didn't we? So, we could go for, like, an embargo against lease. What about Tyrosh? When can we... I mean, what happens if we just declare another? I mean, obviously we're at truce right now. Oh, we just straight up can't, probably because they haven't got any trade posts. But, like, Pentos. Pentos is slightly stronger, so I'd rather not piss with them too much. Oh, but they do have a lot of provinces, apparently. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, roughly. So that's going to be at least like 900 gold. So that could be very, very profitable, not including, you know, perhaps seizing slaves as well, getting any treasures from actually taking the capital. I'd love to build up some retinues first, so that we don't have to do that shit every single time where the rally points, the completely broken rally points, stop us or slow us down for the first 5 minutes of each war. It's kind of a pain in the ass, I will admit. 55,000 men. So, what's going on? Okay, so it's cleared now. So I sort of was trying to piece together what the hell was happening. So if we set a rally point there, and also set one with the fleets as well. Watch this. We try and clear the fleet one off. Oh, it's not doing it now. Okay, cool. Thanks. Appreciate that one. All right, so never mind. We're good then. So we can actually raise the troops. And what we'll do is, I guess, also set rally points. So I think troops can still get on boats as they're moving. This is not the most fun thing to try and do, I'll be honest with you. Right, so let's set a rally point here in Giscard Point. Let's set a rally point in Tolos. Excuse me. Set a rally point in Tolos, and then we'll set a rally point in whatever the hell is most coastal Volantine province. With the Temple of R'hllor. Alright, set one, excuse me. Set one there as well. Okay, cool. So if we declare war, we can raise those, they can get on the boats, and then we can move the boats all over to Valyria or something like that, and sort of conglomerate our armies or split them into two again like we did last time. I think Pentos is the next to fall. Seeing as Valyria should have control over all of these free cities anyway, they all splintered off of Valyria. I think doing this, and sort of beating them around a bit and weakening them up for future conquests, maybe, probably not such a bad idea. New Valyria is in a state of war, which send ravens to the... It doesn't matter, it doesn't work, because we don't have any great lords. That's a kingdom level title, essentially. Of course, we haven't given any out yet. Alright, what's this one? Igris, Oros, Volantis, and Aquistion. These weird sort of like, one or two province duchies. I'm not a big fan of it. It would be kind of cool if it was like the entire island. So if there were like 3 duchies of Valyria down here, so like one for each island, and then maybe one big duchy up here, and then that made a kingdom instead. But you got like, lots of kind of smaller titles. I mean, look at this. This is apparently 5 duchies and 1 kingdom in just this little province here. It doesn't really make too much sense. Anyway, not a big deal. Let's get to work. So if this has worked, we can raise these, then just basically box over all of our troops. Get whoever onto the boats as soon as possible. Oh man, is that it? Wow, is that really all we've got the room on the boats for? Cool. And then everyone else should move to their relative rally points. Okay, cool. You guys are staying there, and these are all... Yeah, they're all moving to their closest location. That's going to make our life a little bit easier. Oh, apparently Yunkai is capable of being called in as an ally. Why? I thought it was only kingdom level titles. Oh, unless like republics count as something separate. I'm not entirely sure. So I've been fairly diligent at making sure we've got a decent Lord Treasurer who is capable of overseeing construction. So if you look at this one, I mean, she's got, whoa, 89% chance yearly of colony construction advancing. That seems a bit nuts. Okay. One of the things I will point out is I did, at the very, very start of the campaign, make the colony build time short. So there are some rules added to the rule screen by the Game of Thrones mod that allow you to define how long it takes for colonies to build. When we originally obviously started this, Valyria had triple the provinces it has now. So I was thinking to myself, okay, we need to make the time short. I wonder if installing the new mod has affected that in any way. And now our colonies are building up like super quick. Not that it's such a big deal, but just thought I'd point that out. Elenol's wound has finally healed, returning into full fighting strength. I didn't even realize you were wounded. Our dragon's garbage, isn't it? My god. 28 martial at 31. It's less than average. It's also just shy. I mean, it's not the best dragon, but hey. I mean, we've got... I suppose also, you got to remember, we've got that volcano, haven't we? Which gives it... where is it? Volcanic activity, which gives dragon size times 1.5. So our dragon is like super garbage to say that it's still below average, even with the volcano giving it that extra bonus as well. Good god. Alright, let's merge these together. We need more boats. Where are all my boats? Excuse me. Where are all my boats? Just sort of kicking around, huh? Should have really done something well. I don't think I actually did move the fleets at all, did I? Right, so we've got 216. Let's get those all to Valyria. Is that actually all of them? Oh shit, I thought we'd have way more than that. Okay, get those all to Valyria. We'll start picking them up there, then we'll move them all to Slaver's Bay, and then just sort of gather everyone. I don't think we'll worry about their troops coming down to Valance or whatever. We'll just land in the Pentos Bay and just wreck them. Wow. That's something. Your Imperial Majesty, our envoys have returned from the camp of Kozirka with good news. He's accepted our offer of tribute and has agreed to leave New Valyria unharmed. Thought it was easier to give him 50 gold than it was to fight off some friggin' Dothraki as well. But of course, we're all thinking it. Thank God Balerion, God Meraxes, God Vagar, God Urax, God Sa. What's that? It's like Sirabane? No, that's the Elder Scrolls, isn't it? Don't know. Yeah, it's nice to see that the god systems are working as intended. Probably just a little bit more time than the other one needed for that one, huh? It's a shame that both series in a row our gods have been just completely fucking bugged out, but hey. One of the slaves in your camps has distinguished herself. It's a lovely merman. Has he got a lovely tail and some fishy gills? Welcome aboard. It's the stupidest thing I've actually ever said in any video, and that's really saying something, huh? Right, get you onto the boats. Let's merge our boats as well. It'll probably help out a little bit, huh? How much room have we got? We've got room for another, what, like 8,000 men? Cool. Let's head over to our good friends in Slaver's Bay. Oh shit! Since I was a mere child, my body's been growing and growing, and with its growth, I have constantly trained it. I now stand as an imposing figure, not only tall like a mountain, but also with muscles like a beast. How was the weather down there? Again, the trait Brawny. What does that give us in Game of Thrones mod, I assume? Oh, it also does give us Dragon Taming chance. The Dothraki respect us a little bit more. That's kind of cool. It's nice that they've added, you know, not too much of a variation from the base game. That's one of my big complaints with CK2 Plus is that a lot of their traits, they're completely redone. So, of course, to us, I'd say, you know, Greedy gives what, like +1 stewardship or -1 diplomacy or whatever. But it gives that 10% tax modifier. CK2 Plus adjusts it, so instead of doing that, it does something entirely different. And it always throws me off whenever I fucking play it, because I can never remember what traits do what. What I like about the Game of Thrones mod is... Oh, that's not terrible. Not too bad. What I like about the Game of Thrones mod is that it does kind of stick to the original game formula, but add its own little twist on it. Like, for example, the Dothraki respecting Brawny, or dragons being slightly more intimidated by your bulging muscles. In hindsight, I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. But, you know, it's kind of that's kind of a nice little feature. I hate it when they try and reinvent the wheel. Right, welcome aboard. That's almost the perfect amount of troops for that. Look at that. Holy shit. All right. Let's go over to Pentos and scare the ever-loving shit out of them and get a whole bunch of gold. And we've got 18,000 men left over. We're up to 72k, and that's not even with a reinforced domain. That's with me keep putting our troops down in the middle of the ocean, just letting them drown. It's absolutely insane. All right, good luck, squad. Let's see how this goes. Maybe we can just get luck. That's White Walkers. Oh, shit. Why are they there? It's got 6,000 White Walkers just standing around in Pentos. What, menacingly? I guess they're left over from the last war, and they haven't brought them back to Westeros. I mean, why would they? What's the point? They've still got 272,000 men, but they're not doing anything. It's worrying. I don't know why they declared the first war and then never actually followed it up. But then, oh, you know what? They probably can't declare war on Pentos. And I bet Pentos is the only one they can declare war on. Because these are pirate realms. I think they're separated by too many sea provinces. Pentos is within one sea province because of Tarth. You know, it's Tarth, and then one province is right here. I don't know that any other provinces... I mean, Braavos technically as well, I guess, unless it has to be the capital. I mean, technically Braavos as well. I wonder why they're not doing anything in that case. Weird. Oh well, we won't worry about it too much. It's obviously not a big deal. Oh no, the White Walkers aren't invading. Yeah, it's really not much of a concern, huh? But they are going to kill us with attrition, because they're eating all the tasty, tasty apples of Pentos. Burn them all. Kill them dead. Oh no, we might accidentally light fire to the White Walkers. Damn, we didn't get nearly as lucky this time around. Could assault it. Honestly, if we assaulted it, we'd definitely win that. So, I'm going to roll with it. That is a brave move. I didn't read it, and I don't care what it said, but I'm sure that it was brave. Have a family put in the dungeon. 41%. Oh, God, what the fuck else do we need to do then? Oh, God, the attrition. 14%. These friggin' White Walkers are going to wipe out Valyria single-handedly from starvation. It's a new tactic. It's a classic one, but it is it's something I wouldn't have expected from the White Walkers. Okay, fair enough. Dracarys, how are we looking? Okay, let's assault this one down as well. Test concessions, sure, whatever. They're annoyed that I've got my armies raised. Well, if it's any consolation, they won't have armies raised for much longer, because they're all going to die horribly of starvation. Alright, 2,000 left. Right, let's drop... have we got another Dragon Rider we could have on the flank? What happened to our other Dragon Rider? Leading, probably training children? That's it. Okay, there we go. That explains a lot. Alright. If you could torch that for me, that would be most appreciated, because I really don't want to risk my dragon in a fairly unimportant war with Pentos. Let's be honest, like a war of literal greed here. Alright, let's deploy the dragon again. Fuck it. Oh, it's not... sorry, I thought it was maimed. It's actually not maimed yet, so I don't mind being a bit more risky with that. Get out of here. Right, and now assault. Pay my visit with my dragon. What's left of it? There we go. Awesome. Must be done. Oh, 75 more gold. Shit. How are they... Oh, they must have troops somewhere. Are they... This is probably where they just, like, stood in Valyria burning it. Where are you? Why did I open my fucking stupid mouth? How many troops are in Volantis again? How many troops we got left kicking around? 15,000 in Volantis. Where are my boats? Okay. Here's the plan. Split. Because we can still torch this place with 8,000 men, 4,000 men, 2 men, or just 1 man and a dragon, ideally. Right. 2 men, one riding on the other one's shoulders as he, like, has a lighter in his hand. Okay, let's go pick up those troops from Volantis. We'll leave Greater here, just with the dragon, to torch what's left of the place. We're literally burning a harbour right now. So I can't imagine we particularly need much of a gigantic army for that. Although, a lot of people defending this goddamn harbour, huh? 1,800, sure. So it might take a little longer to burn it down. Or, alternatively, we leave Kitchen in charge, and then we take control of the armies that are going to defend Valyria, so that we don't lose our capital. My god, they've sent a lot of troops. I didn't realise they had enough to siege us down. Like, I knew our garrison was big, but my god. Okay, get on board. 19,000. We're going to have to drop off in, like, Tyria or something, and then move south. Yeah, where's the river crossing, though? Mesa Fair and Dragonfields. Yeah, so land in Tyria. As long as our guys at the start, we could just move in. I don't really want to use Dragonfire on Valyria now that we've just rebuilt it. There is a chance it can fall into ruin doing that, as far as I know. So you're in charge of Pentos. Put you on there, you on there. Right, okay. Let the morale reinforce. We're back in positive gold, so we got that going for us, which I suppose is nice. Burn her. Who is she? Henalia. Burn her to cheer me up. Right, move south. This should be fine. Let's not use the dragon if we can avoid it, but if things start I'm actually going to turn speed down. If things start looking a bit sour, we might just want to follow it up with a bit of fire and blood, you know. Someone should copyright. That's a great expression. Okay. Chosen by law. I could not give less of a shit. Oh, good. The Prince of Pentos. Well, that's good. The person we're at war with has now been declared a reborn god. Okay, well, never mind. Well, not really the god, but, you know, Azor Ahai. Like the prophet. Basically, fire Jesus. Okay, here we go. Stop. How are we looking? Shit, our right flank is going to get trashed. Okay. They've got a good tactic on the center, but we've got a dragon. So, we've got that going for us, which is nice. Legendary feint there. Look at that. My god. Okay. Not that anybody cares about the actual inner workings. Who cares? It's like big stack beats bigger stack. That's the extent of, I think, everybody gives a shit about the CK2 mechanics, huh? Cares about the actual tactics here. Right. Oh, what is this? Dragons were once in abundance in the lands of old Valyria. That's until the doom, but when all but a few were wiped out. The lands of Eleanor Island, North Valyria, were not so devastated, however. So much that in your new colony there's an ancient petrified dragon egg. Ah, cool. I should keep it for the glory of House Valane, or I can sell it. To be fair, we don't really need another friggin' dragon egg, do we? We've already got one. I do need the coin. There's one dragon we could sell to colonize more of Valyria, and in turn, perhaps find more dragon eggs. That's just called business, honey. Look it up. All right, we are done. This is the end of the war right here. Goodbye. You are dealt with. 100% war score. Right. 806 gold. Oh, shit. That was a lot. That was like 1,100 gold we got out of that. These embargo wars, turns out, kind of profitable. Goodbye. You guys can stay there. Enjoy your holiday in Pentos with the White Walkers. You can go and party it up with those guys. I imagine they're plenty of good company. All right, what are we looking for then? 8 out of 5. Do I dare start any more colonies? No. No. We became a paragon of virtue. Well, that's a curveball I wasn't expecting. Okay, Forged Bloodline. Oh, shit. Okay, that's cool. How are we doing? Surely we've got to already have the 15 foreign wars. Okay, we've got 13 out of 15 foreign wars. That's actually a decent bloodline to get, so I might try and go for that one. I mean, just embargo Voluntaris. And then what? Like, Dragon Conquest these guys? I mean, between them, they've got less troops. Between them, they've got, what, 3,500, about 4,000 troops. I mean, we can literally press this button and outnumber them by double. By triple. That's pretty ridiculous, I will admit. Alright, you might want to wait. No, actually, charge. What's 81 men going to stop us? The lands of Valyria. Oh, God, the game's crashed. For whatever reason, that event absolutely wrecks the game. I need to find a way to stop that happening. Well, this guy just straight up surrendered. Your Imperial Majesty, I see no point in conflict with you and your dragons. Thank you, I appreciate that one, my friend. So that's another one. Of course. The classic dilemma of Valyria. Thorino Thikunis currently enjoys the title of King of K_Din_916444811. However, he currently holds no legal right to keep this royal style. How dare he? Only I shall be K_Din916444811. Get out of here. Alright, so are we actually just one more away from Fortune Bloodline now? Is that it? Did that count? Yeah, it did. Oh, shit. So I thought maybe he would have to, you know, because that was an event surrender, inverted commas. Didn't know if it would count. Apparently it does. A lot of my allegiance take up arms to defend you. New Valyria's enemies. The armies of Cape... Yep, we get it. Yep. I'm not going to make that same joke 100 times over, even though it is fucking hilarious. Okay, Voluntaris, you are going to be Volongonis by the time... Gone on Theris. That would have been better. By the time I'm done with you. Could always use more men. Nah. 10 gold is 10 gold, though, isn't it? I mean, I can barely afford that. It's just kind of a dent in our... Otherwise... Wait, did we have more gold than that? This is where I've reloaded. Did you give me less gold this time, you prick? What happened? I thought we had like 1,800 gold. Oh no, the video's glitching out. Whoa, no, what's... Oh boy, the video glitching out. Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry, our cash has come back now. I'm not sure what the deal with with that video glitching out there was. I'm glad I heard J-Car, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why. I had to reload just before we push for peace, and apparently they gave us less gold this time. So, nope, that's a cursed timeline that I am not interested in. Thank you. Although with this embargo, we're probably going to get, you know, just as much gold either way, so it doesn't really matter too much. Divine from Glass Candle. Oh, right, because there's probably a plot against us. And also, there's chances of becoming Mystic. Oh, God. No. She's to kill Empress Vera, my wife? Get out of here. There is no escape. How can you kill a god? Lord Freeholder Vera of Worm River. I'm going to show you my Worm River for that. How dare she? Let her rot. Get in there. Okay. We are done with this war, I would assume. There's no amount of value here. Well, I mean, no offense, but you are a bit shit, let's be honest. There's no value even if you were here, my friend. Right, Another plot revealed. Oh, this glass candle is pretty nuts, huh? Apparently that's also what you can do with the dark magic, but I think because we have a glass candle, it's kind of like defaulting for that one. Spice Rat, you're not that good. You're definitely not worth spending money. I'm sorry. This is for Valyria's future. I'm sacrificing House Valane a little bit so that Valyria can live another day. But you know, you motherfucker, every single time. Stop with the Grey Plague. Guess I need to get a better antivirus. Whoop, whoop, hey, whoop. Okay, right, fingers crossed that doesn't happen again, and otherwise I'm actually going to have to stop the video and find a way to edit that out, aren't I? Okay, that's going to be very fun. I don't want to ever donate to the guild. Can we just, every time I load back in, I untip those two, and it drives me mad. I've never wanted once to donate to this freaking guild. Spice Rat, no, we've already said, sod those guys. Then I made the point about, you know, Volantis suffers or wherever the hell we are. Okay, why? Oh, because he's got 143 men. Yes, God forbid he should not surrender. Thank you, I appreciate that one. We're going to get some gold from that, which is quite surprising. Oh, we got like another 200 gold from that. Thank you, my friend. Okay, now the bloodline is complete, and that means that when you're, thank you, your talents will be used for here. Any second now we will get a pop-up saying, thank you. Reappoint the old council. Thank you. We've got the flu. Thank you. Just what I needed. Speaking of antivirus, we're just getting more land. Let's deal with that. Feel like we've expanded a bit more, huh? Grave news. The colony in Gelios is struggling to feed its people. Well, luckily, we are extremely rich. Only if you know what you're doing. It's only the flu. You don't have to chop off a nut or cut off a leg or pull out an eye or whatever else that you tend to do. CK2 doctors. We can go out. That's cool. Speaking of which, let's actually put our troops down. And then let's go out and sort of see what we can find. Excuse me? Am I... Sorry. What? Well, I actually had to be leading troops for that, did I? Is that the mechanic? Nope. Okay, well, fuck me then, I guess. I think it's just you got to click it when it turns up. The Dothraki Horse Lord, Koago. Offer him a fair Valane maiden. Sorry, Shower. My 15-year-old daughter, I'm sorry. I mean, she's got to go. Goodbye. Ah, here we go. Right. After my most recent victory, I've reunited my most trusted commanders to discuss our further military campaigns. Through my skill and dedication, I have earned the loyalty of my armies and immortalized my name as one of the great conquerors of our time. One who emerged triumphant from countless battles. Greater battles yet await us. We can become known as the Bloodhound. We gain a bloodline giving leading the center plus 5%, levy reinforcement rate plus 5%, and increased chance of losing artifacts. That sounds nice. Or philosophy and good strategy. Gives us Warrior Philosopher, giving movement speed plus 15%, which is massive with the sort of movement lock mechanics added by Holy Fury, or the latest patch, I should say. Retreat plus 5%, obviously very good as well. Can use the decision to drill troops. I'll drill what I want when I want. The game doesn't tell me when to do that, so I'm going to pick this one because I love the sound of looting more artifacts. There are so many powerful artifacts out there that we've got to try and reclaim. All the Valyrian Steel, the Dragonbinder Horn, many different eggs we might want to try and claim back as well. So, absolutely. The Warlord from Valyria. Scarcely any ruler bordering New Valyria sleeps well at night, tormented by the dreams of conquest of their terrible neighbour. Emperor Greater has carved a blood-soaked path through the lands of New Valyria, earning the fame of a ruthless and fearsome warrior. None is safe from its reach, and it's hard to say the thirst for conquest will ever be satisfied. A cunning one, I mean, it will be. I mean, it's not a big world, is it? A cunning and relentless commander, he has overseen countless victories on the battlefield and acquired immortal glory for himself as well as his descendants. War and glory. If only there was a way, maybe something a bit more, you know, sort of fiery, flaming, like a fire and something to represent people being killed on the battlefield, like blood and fire. You know what I'm getting at. Anyway, Forge Bloodline, thank you. Ah, good. Thank Valyrian God Meraxes, God Vagar, God Urax, etc. And we will absolutely not aid you in anything, my friend. We can pick ourselves a new ambition. It's either Prosper or Fall in Love. See the round prosper. We can stay at peace for a few years now, and I think build up. And you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna fucking do it. Let's just go absolutely, completely insane. He's gone completely mad. There's one left. Are you joking? Take out a loan. Sell some slaves. Do something. My God, I want it done. I said we were gonna do it this episode, and my God, was I right? This episode, my friends, we have done it. Every single province in Valyria besides Anacarium and Draconis. God shit, damn it. Sell some slaves. Sell some slaves. Excuse me. No, I don't want to take a line from a vassal. Sell some slaves from your. We're not building anything right now anyway. Thank you. 400 gold. Sell some more. We're not building anything in Valyria right now. And we've got enough troops in Valyria to not have to worry about the other crap. Right, colonize Anagaria. Colonize Draconis. New Valyria is rebuilt. Officially, colonies everywhere. And that, my friends, is the glory of war with all of Essos. Thank you for watching. Today has been bloody, and filled with gold and rebuilding. And tomorrow, I'm going to suffer the consequences when we go completely bankrupt and all our colonies fall into ruin. Ah, America. Big shout out to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kuroso, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Blurry Bunny, Sidini, Crazy Pack, Croesus, Demon Daenerys, Donald, Facundo Vasquez, Fungus King, Gogolus, Harik, Haydog, Jimbo, Josh Lindeen, Tesla, Justin Wallace, K-Dog, sorry? Making up names now. Caden Carter, Michael Woolen, Mr. Smug, Muskratful, Nathan Flores, Necropin, and Pelvis Presley, Skaz, Seth All the Swedes, Stannis Manis, Toby Cruz, Tom Taylor 18, Tyler Kendall, Bacchus Bacchus, and Zazzy 7011. Thank you all for your support, the Insanity Lovers on Patreon. Thank you for making this series possible in the first place. It is most appreciated. And a shout out, of course, to Asaro, Adam Person, Ackery, Andrew Wilson, Arachne44, Ben Trope, Betmus Max, Better Valyrian, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Duncony27, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Gray, Hajid Mar, Ice, Wallau, Com, Hancock, Icy the Great, Israel, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Jose, Joran DeVries, Jessica Smith, John Holiday, Johnny No, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Lasme, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Matthew, Marcus, Monty, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Payback 1 through 7, Peyton Denisar, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Shari, Smirtworm, Talar, The Insane Pickle, The Forsaken One, Wesley Grayson, Will Wade, Wolfie, Yokas, and CK2. Man, see you tomorrow. That was good. Good work. Good work with Valyria, everyone. Give yourselves a pat on the back.